What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm back. Went to the Philly card show this past weekend. Had a blast. Had some cool cards to show. I do want to give a quick update. I know the last video, I was hoping to get back and do more videos. I gave you an update on my son who was experiencing seizures. We had down to around 2 or so a day. So things kind of went back up from there. It is what it is. The medication, we thought it was getting close. Ended up not really working. They creeped back up to 7, 8, 9, 10 or so a day. So we switched a couple of medications. I think we're back on our way down. We're back down to 1 or 2, which is awesome. So, hey, we're doing great. Like I said before, makes it a little bit tougher when it's your son or daughter than if it was you. But, if you have any... if you have thoughts and prayers, send them our way. We'll soak them in. So that's all I want to say about that. And again, I appreciate everyone who reached out and asked questions and stuff. Really appreciate it. So back to the card show, right? Everything else is going great. So the card show, I went Friday from 1 to 8. You could get in early at 1 o'clock. So I got in at 1 o'clock. Met some great YouTubers there. Ran into Mike O and Griffey, and those two guys are awesome. They share their knowledge. Also, always a good laugh. So it was great meeting them and running into them, I should say, and chatting for a bit. And then on Saturday, ran into the one and only Ricky Clark. So we hung out a little bit and looked at some cards too. So all in all, just really great. The show was a little different. You've seen in other videos, just a little bit different atmosphere with all the selling briefcases, pelicans, I just called them briefcases. It started right when I was in line on Friday. So literally waiting to go in the show before the doors opened, chatting with the guy next to me who was probably, I would say in his early 30s actually, maybe late 20s. But complaining that he and his buddy were supposed to go in halves, $20,000 each. Buddy backed out most of the way, so he was all angry about that. But he spent it all on Tom Brady and Kobe's. So he was just complaining about he took a bath on the Kobe's. They went back down, but the Brady's were good. So I was out of my league there, obviously. So that is not my world. Again, if that's what you like, that's fine. Not my thing. I personally, just because of the way I like to collect, I don't enjoy seeing that in the hobby. I'm not sure if it's good for the hobby or not, to tell you the truth. I can see both sides of it. For me, it's not, but I get it. The other interesting part was as I saw all the briefcases and people trying to sell, I kept wondering, are they trying to sell because they're ready to make money and they're like doing well, flipping cards, they're into it, or are they trying to offload them? I would have given anything to know everyone's situation of why they were selling that day, because of the dip in some of the prices and what cards they had and they were selling. I do know I was at a table that was mostly vintage, where I'll show you the first card I bought, where a kid brought up a briefcase of cards, opened them up, said, "Do you buy?" And the guy said, "Sure, what do you got?" And literally, they're all modern cards. He was more of a vintage guy, so he passed on all of them. He said, "I don't know if they're worth, $1,000 or $100,000, So he just closed his case and walked away. So, it was just atmosphere like that. Now, I have to say, once I got into it and focused on my hunting and what I was doing, most of that just kind of blurred to me. I was focused. So it was awesome. Again, great. It was just great to get out to a show again, walk around, look at cards, talk to a lot of the vendors, see a lot of cards, that are on my list that have gone way up in price. But I did pick up quite a few things, and that I'm really excited about. So let's do a 180, and let's look at some cards. All right, well, the first thing I wanted to show was this gift that I received from Don, Field of Dreams cards. So I'm sure you probably all know Don by now. He's a great guy in the community. I will put his link in the description, but he sent these out to quite a few people, and it's just amazing. He knew I loved Richie Ashburn and collect Richie Ashburn, so thanks so much, Don. Amazing gift, great work. Really, really love it. So thanks again, my friend. So the first card I picked up at the show was one that I had been hunting for a while. Finally found one that I really liked. It's, I think, a really nice example of the Ted Williams card. It has a little bit off center, as you can see. I mean, I don't care, but the image is nice and clear as far as the colors go. Now the registration, I believe, is a little bit off. That's okay. I just think it's an awesome card. I've been looking for this card for a while, and I'm still in search for a 54 Maze. I really want either the Bowman or the top. So to find this at the right price at the show, I was ecstatic and really happy to have this in the collection. Next item I picked up, I was not planning to buy. It's one of those things where you're walking around and you see something and you've never seen it before, and you say, I can't leave here without it. So actually, let me put this guy back over here. I need some room for this to show this. So this is a book originally published in 1953. This is the first publishing by Frederick Lieb and Stan Baumgartner. And you might know Lieb. I mean, he was a huge sports writer for his whole career in Philadelphia. He is actually the one credited with coining the phrase, the house that Ruth built. Stan Baumgartner was a pitcher for the Phillies in his early years, and then went on to be a sports writer as well in Philadelphia. He was not born in Philadelphia, Lieb was, but he was a longtime sports writer in Philadelphia. So these two guys collaborated on this book. Now, the reason I bought this book is because of what's inside. So the cool story behind this is you could buy this book, but you also had this, you could get one of these redemptions, I guess you would say. The guy who had this was explaining it to me, and it's all actually here in the book, which is cool. So if you took this to one of these stores, Wanamaker's, Gibbon Brothers, around the area, you get an autographed copy by these 6 Philadelphia Phillies. So amazing stuff. So I saw this, it has Kurt Simmons autograph, Robin Roberts, Del Ennis, Ed Wackes, which, if you know, is a very tough autograph. It has Richie Ashburn and also Granny Hamner. So I have never seen this before. Had no idea, about this. I'll just say it's like a redemption. But how cool is that? I mean, have something signed by those 6 players. I think it's a really nice piece, really cool Whiz Kids piece for my collection that I'll cherish. So, man, really, really happy to get this book. And the book is about the Phillies through 1952. So it's a history of the Phillies through 52. The jacket's in a little bit rough shape, as you can see, but it is from 1953. So, and the jackets aren't always there. So really nice piece that I'm going to treasure. The next one is also a card I've been looking for a while. Was looking for it, maybe slab just to protect it and get a nice example, but this is my 1951 Larry Doby that I have been looking for quite some time. I saw this raw as I was looking through, picked it up, looked really close, and just thought it was beautiful. Couldn't pass it up for the price. I paid $35 for this. Now, if you look really close, there is, some surface issues. If you look really close, a lot of that's just stuff that's on the thing now. But anyway, I was actually amazed. I have a loop at home just for fun to look at cards, and I could see it on his face and up in the upper right hand corner. But also, when I take a picture of this with my phone and zoom in after I take the picture, I can see the surface almost just as well. It's amazing, the quality of the pictures. So anyway, just a little tip. It does work really well. So this is my 51 Bowman Larry Doby that I'm excited about. The rest of these cards I picked up from my PC. I have this one. This is actually this is the 88 score traded Craig Biggio. This is for the top 100 of the 80s set that I've been slowly working on, and just in raw. I only need about 19 more. Of course, there's some of the bigger ones, the Tiffany's, the Johnny Ray, Barry Bonds error card. So there's some bigger ones in there, but I have some more that I can pick up at a decent price before I start getting those heavy hitters, I guess. But Yep, so that goes into my top 100 of the 80s set. Just some cool cards that I found. First of all, just while looking around, I got this for $10. Couldn't pass it up. If you show me a 74 Schmidt in decent shape, it is a rough cut, kind of on the side, but $10, there's no way I'm going to leave this one behind. So I scarfed that one up real quick. Got the 69 Decal Edge of Rich Allen, which I didn't have. Just a great image of him. Also got, these I looked for specifically. So I wanted to get some of the home run leader cards. So, especially from the 67 top. So I just think these are amazing. One, Richie Allen's on there, but Hall of Famers Clemente and Hank Aaron. This was I think this one is in great shape. I'm going to take a closer look at it, but I might get this one slabbed up just to protect it in the PC. I don't know. I'm on the fence still, trying to decide what I want to do. This one, Jim Bunning, Sandy Koufax, Bob Veal. So another great card with some amazing players. And then I also picked up this leaders card with Richie Allen, with Hank Aaron and Willie Mays. So can't really go wrong with these leaders cards with these Hall of Famers, and then the bonus is Richie Allen in there, which is what first caught my eye, when I first added these to my list of what I'd be looking for. But just some great cards. And the last card, vintage, I picked up is also this Topps game card, Richie Allen as well. So not great shape on the back, but $2. I'm running away with it. Last but not least, I picked up a few Griffeys for my collection, for my Griffey PC. So this first one I thought it was really cool. It's a 1998 Skybox Superheroes. These are all in a box like from $1 to $3, so couldn't go wrong. It's a really cool card. Love the superheroes. I think there's how many does it say is in here? There's 3 of 10. So I might go after this set. There's only 10 cards and there's some really cool players in it. So, and plus I love superheroes. So why not, right? The next one I got is this Preferred Power Donruss. Just a cool looking card. Again, these are all between $1 and $3. So on average I paid about $2 when I got them all together, but so not too bad of a find in a box I was going through. Here's another one. This is the Upper Deck Black Diamond. Can't really see that really cool like shine there. Yeah, there you go. There's some of it. Yeah. So cool Griffey card there. I thought this one was really neat. This Upper Deck, man, they just made some cool cards. First of all, I love the wood grain. Then you can see the shine, on that, I'll say the picture hanging there. And it's the same on the back, right? So just a really cool. This is a 1999, as you can see. No, 97, I guess. I thought it was 99, 97. But cool shine there on the front and the back. Couple more. This was an oddball one that I just loved. I actually ordered a few more that are from this set. This Wonder Stars from Wonder Bread. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is actually from 1990, so it's an early Griffey card. Again, no logo on his hat, but some cool players in this, and just thought that was an awesome one I had not seen before for my Griffey PC. And last but not least, it's a checklist with some shine. So 1999 Fleer Ultra checklist. And that's all, my friends. Again, great show. Picked up some really fun cards for the PC, especially this bad boy back here that I am just thrilled to have, as well as my Larry Doby. I mean, those are my two major pickups of the show, other than the book, which I was really excited to find and had never seen. So, hope everyone's doing well. Take care. Talk to you soon.